is the news that we brought you earlier in the week in our special episode that US rapper Jay-Z, real name Sean Carter, has been mentioned in a US civil suit that alleges that he, alongside Sean Diddy Combs, drugged and a 13-year-old girl.
Jay-Z might be the first name on his snitch list. Throw in Beanie Sigel dropping bombs about dark 90s secrets, and you've got drama spicier than a ghost pepper burrito. We're breaking it down with 10 meaty facts, each one loaded with details to keep you glued to your screen like it's the season finale of your favorite show. Let's dive into this hip-hop hurricane.
The rapper Jay-Z has been accused in a civil lawsuit of raping a 13-year-old alongside Sean Diddy Combs at a party in the year 2000.
Number 10. The feds raid Diddy's empire. Back in March 2024, the feds didn't just knock. They stormed Diddy's mansions in LA, Miami, and New York like they were filming a Michael Bay action flick with explosions in the background. Why? They were hunting evidence for a case that's got Diddy staring down charges like racketeering, sex trafficking, and more. Picture the FBI playing Uno and slapping a wild card on Diddy's entire career, flipping his world upside down.
Close was Diddy and Jay-Z. They was close enough that they wasn't playing basketball, they wasn't playing baseball.
These raids were no random pop quiz. They were a neon sign that Diddy's untouchable era was over. Helicopters buzzing, agents swarming, and neighbors peeking through curtains. This was a full-on spectacle. The feds seized computers, hard drives, and who knows what else, building a case tighter than a drum. When they start digging like this, they don't stop until they hit bedrock. And Diddy's empire started crumbling faster than a sandcastle at high tide. This was the moment the world knew. The king of bad boy was in serious trouble, and the fallout was just beginning. Number 9. The 2000 VMA lawsuit dragging Jay-Z. Hold up, because this one's a gut punch. A woman, identified only as Jane Doe, filed a civil lawsuit claiming that Diddy and Jay-Z drugged and assaulted her when she was just 13, at an after-party following the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. Yeah, 13? Let that sink in like a brick in a pool. The allegations are vile, painting a picture of a night that's darker than a horror movie. This wasn't just any party. It was a star-studded bash where Jay-Z was vibing with his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, probably fresh off her iconic green dress moment. The lawsuit claims some seriously heinous acts went down behind closed doors, and it's got the internet in a chokehold. Jay's team, led by lawyer Alex Spiro, is out here denying everything, insisting he and Diddy were never that tight, like they were just casual work buddies who bumped into each other at the water cooler. But the damage is done. This lawsuit is a grenade lobbed into Jay-Z's billion-dollar image, with shrapnel flying like confetti at a bad wedding. The streets are buzzing, and the whispers are louder than a boombox blasting Big Papa in '95. Whether it's true or not, this one's sticking to Jay like gum on a sneaker. Number 8. Beanie Sigel's warning to Jay-Z. Enter Beanie Sigel, the Philly rap legend who's seen it all and isn't afraid to spill the tea. Beanie's out here sounding the alarm, telling Jay-Z to get out of Dodge before Diddy's secrets blow up like a 4th of July fireworks finale on steroids. Why is he so pressed? Because Beanie knows things. Dark, nasty things from the 90s when Diddy and Jay were running the game like they owned the board and all the dice. He's dropping hints about secrets so wild they could turn your favorite rap playlist into a true crime docuseries on Netflix. Beanie's not just throwing shade. He's speaking from a place of pain and experience with scars to prove it. He was there during the Rockefeller days, grinding in the studio and the streets only to get burned when the heat came. His warning carries weight heavier than a gold chain at a bad boy reunion. And when a day one soldier like Beanie says run, you better lace up your Nikes and sprint like Usain Bolt. This ain't just gossip. It's a red flag waving in a hurricane, and Jay-Z might be standing right in the storm's path. Number 7. Diddy's alleged plea deal plot. Word on the street is Diddy's trying to cut a deal with the feds to save his skin, and this ain't your average plea bargain. It's a full-on, I'm taking everyone down with me power move. Think of Diddy flipping the table in a game of Monopoly when he's out of hotels and boardwalks gone. Insiders say he's ready to name names, and Jay-Z's at the top of the list like he's headlining Coachella with Beyoncé as a special guest. Imagine Diddy flipping like a pancake at IHOP, spilling decades of industry secrets to dodge a life sentence. This isn't just about saving himself. It's about dragging the whole hip-hop elite into the fire with him. Sources claim Diddy's got receipts, texts, recordings, maybe even some old-school VHS tapes that could expose the underbelly of the music biz. If this deal goes through, it's not just Diddy's career on the line, it's the entire industry's shiny facade. This is chess, not checkers. and Diddy's about to knock over the board, pieces scattering like roaches when the lights come on. The feds are all ears, and Diddy's holding the mic. Will he drop the hottest diss track of 2025, or is this all a bluff? Number 6. The Rockefeller Betrayal. Let's rewind to the early 2000s, when Rockefeller Records was the hottest label in the game, shining brighter than a fresh pair of Air Force Ones in a music video. Beanie Sigel was Jay-Z's right-hand man, spitting bars and holding down the streets like a general leading troops into battle. But when the label started cracking like a cheap phone screen, Beanie got left in the dust. Jay-Z and Dame Dash were locked in a power struggle, beefing like two chefs fighting over the last Michelin star. And Beanie was caught in the middle like a kid in a messy divorce. When Beanie faced serious federal charges, think weapons violations that could have landed him 20 to 40 years, Jay ghosted him harder than a bad Tinder date. No lawyer, no support, not even a hang-in-there text. Dame Dash showed up to court, repping loyalty like a true ride or die, but Jay? He was too busy dropping the Black Album and pulling the I'm retiring card like it was a Uno reverse to dodge the drama. Beanie's still salty, and who can blame him? This betrayal wasn't just a letdown. It was a blueprint for the drama unfolding now, and it's uglier than a bootleg mixtape cover sold out of a trunk. Number 5. Beanie's diss track that shook the streets. Fast forward to 2009, and Beanie Sigel wasn't holding back. He was ready to air it all out. He dropped What You Talking About, a diss track aimed straight at Jay-Z's dome like a sniper's laser locked on target. This wasn't just a song. It was a lyrical Molotov cocktail, exploding with years of pent-up rage and betrayal. Beanie called Jay fake, selfish, and a snake who used his street cred to build an empire, then tossed him aside like a used napkin at a barbecue. The track was raw, real, and hit harder than a Mike Tyson uppercut, resonating with anyone who's ever been stabbed in the back by a so-called friend. Beanie laid it all bare. How Jay kept him shelved at Rockefeller, blocked outside deals, and left him hanging when the feds came knocking. Jay brushed it off like it was nothing, claiming Beanie was just dodging responsibility for his own mess, but the streets weren't fooled. This track wasn't just bars. It was a manifesto of pain, and it's echoing louder than ever now as Diddy's drama unfolds. Beanie wasn't just venting, he was exposing a pattern, and it's coming full circle like a boomerang with a vengeance. Number 4. Diddy and Jay-Z's close bond. Diddy and Jay-Z go way back, like dial-up internet and baggy jeans. Think Mo Money Mo Problems blasting on a boombox in '97. They weren't just colleagues. They were tight enough for Diddy to hop on stage, pat Jay on the back, and declare, "Can't nobody call me Sean but Jay-Z?" Oh, that's not just a bromance. That's a bond forged in the fires of the '90s hip-hop scene, where crystal flowed like water and secrets were buried deeper than a pirate's treasure chest. They partied together, built empires together, and according to some, kept secrets together that could make your head spin. From Bad Boy to Rockefeller, they were like Batman and Robin, minus the capes but with way more bling. But when Diddy got arrested in late 2024, Jay's lawyer Alex Spiro was quick to downplay it, saying they were never that close, like they just bumped into each other at industry events and swapped small talk. Really, Hav? That's like saying you only kinda like Beyonce or that Reasonable Doubt was just all right. The sudden distance smells fishier than a seafood market in July, and the streets are side-eyeing hard. If Diddy's got dirt, this bond might be the key that unlocks a Pandora's box of drama. Number 3, the freak-off allegations. Buckle up, because this one's wilder than a Kanye West Twitter rant on a full moon. Diddy's been accused of hosting drug-fueled parties called freak-offs, where things allegedly got darker than a haunted house in a blackout. We're talking coerced sex, blackmail, and tapes that could make a reality TV producer blush, quit, and move to a farm. Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex, testified about these parties, saying she was forced into them and plied with drugs to cope, like she was trapped in a twisted Black Mirror episode with no escape button. The feds claim Diddy filmed these events to keep people quiet, like a sinister insurance policy that says, "Do what I say or the world sees this." These weren't just wild nights. They were allegedly a system of control, with Diddy pulling strings like a puppet master. Cassie's 2018 lawsuit laid it all out, and 2016 security footage of Diddy allegedly assaulting her in a hotel hallway backs her claims, hitting harder than a sledgehammer. If Diddy's got receipts from these parties and Jay-Z's name is anywhere near them, whether as a guest, a bystander, or just in the wrong group chat, it's game over for the Roc Nation kingpin. This ain't just tea. It's a whole coffee shop's worth of drama, and the pot's boiling over. Number 2, Beanie's courtroom heartbreak. Picture this. Beanie Sigel's in court, facing 20 to 40 years on weapons charges, sweating bullets in a suit that's probably itching like a cheap Halloween costume. He's got Jay-Z in his corner, or so he thinks. Jay's talking him up to the judge, painting Beanie as a stand-up guy, like he's reading from a script for a feel-good movie. Then the judge drops a simple question. Will Jay vouch for Beanie's whereabouts? Not take the fall, not pay a fine, just keep tabs on where he's at. And Jay? He says no, with a hand wave like he's swatting a fly at a summer cookout. Beanie said he'd never been crushed like that in his life, like his heart got run over by a steamroller and backed up for good measure. He was shackled, staring at a man he called a brother, only to see him turn his back when it mattered most. Beanie had ridden for Jay, spitting bars, repping Rockefeller, even catching cases, only to be left hanging like laundry on a clothesline. This wasn't just a letdown. It was a betrayal that cut deeper than a samurai sword. Beanie's warning to Jay now makes sense. He's seen this movie before, and the ending's a tragedy with no sequel. Number 1. Diddy's potential to burn it all down. If Diddy flips, it's not just a scandal. It's a nuclear meltdown that'll make Chernobyl look like a backyard bonfire. Insiders say he's got dirt on everyone, from Jay-Z to other industry heavyweights, like he's been collecting secrets in a vault labeled "break glass" in case of feds. Yeah, we're talking 90s secrets that could make your jaw drop faster than a bad plot twist in a M. Night Shyamalan flick. Think deals, cover-ups, and maybe even crimes that never saw the light of day. Beanie Sigel's already hinting at vile stuff from back in the day. And if Diddy starts talking, it could expose how Jay-Z stayed squeaky clean while others like Beanie took the fall. Picture Diddy on the stand, spilling tea like a barista gone rogue, detailing how the hip-hop elite dodged bullets while soldiers like Beanie caught cases. This isn't just about Diddy's freedom. It's about tearing down the glossy facade of an industry built on image and illusion. If Diddy sings, it could rewrite hip-hop history, forcing everyone to pick a side, truth or loyalty. The industry might need a new script, a new cast, and a whole lot of damage control. Because this storm's coming, and it's bringing lightning. Phew, what a wild ride. This drama's got more twists than a soap opera, more stakes than a Vampire Slayer's toolkit, and more shade than a palm tree convention in Miami. Diddy's fighting for his life. Jay-Z's dodging bullets like he's in the Matrix, and Beanie Sigel's dropping truth bombs like it's his 9 to 5. The hip-hop world's holding its breath, waiting to see if Diddy's gonna spill the tea or take the fall. One thing's crystal clear. Nothing's ever gonna be the same after this. So, what's your take? Is Diddy about to burn the house down? Or is Jay-Z slick enough to skate through untouched? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep this convo lit. Smash that like button if you're living for this tea, and subscribe with the bell so you don't miss the next chapter in this crazy saga.